that might not...
Yeah, that should do the trick. Welcome back to Talking Games, everybody.
Hello, we're back. Did you miss us?
We're doing a different kind of a run here. You can probably hear it in my voice. I'm a little bit nasally this
Nasal.
time. And as such, I've opted to let Chris do the majority of the playing this time around.
Yeah.
Especially since he's, gone through things he's gone through and can't do this alone anymore. So I'm like, here, you do the things.
Yep.
You get us through these places.
Let's do the things.
And we'll be doing lots of things today, like tackling Farron Keep.
Yep. I barely remember this place.
Well, this should be fun for you then.
Yep. Alright.
We'll talk about what's been going on down here, and this weird kind of maybe might be Oolacile, might not be place.
Well, it's just covered in poison. Know that.
See, the one thing that would have actually solidified this place is for sure it's like ancient, long dead Oolacile, just because of the construction. Would have been had you found either like a corpse or something resembling either the Hydra or maybe the Moonlight Butterfly.
Yeah, I could see that, or like one of those DLC enemies that you need to fight.
Oh, actually, there is kind of a reference then, now that I think on it, because some of the mushrooms from the forest are hidden in a corner somewhere in the swamp.
Oh, those ones that punch you really hard?
Yeah, those mushroom dudes punch you in the face.
Ugh. Yeah.
And they're just laying around, and then there's a reference to Lady Elizabeth from the Artorias DLC.
Oh.
In here somewhere.
Nice.
Yeah, lots of fun things.
Yeah.
Lots of fun things.
Very, very good in the lore status, this game.
Yes. And after playing this game, I have learned one irrevocable fact about myself.
What?
I am a lore whore.
Lore whore.
I loves me some lore.
You love that.
Give me all the lore all over my face now. Just lore everywhere.
Just shower you with lore.
Yes, I love it.
Love it to death.
Love it so much I could take a bath in it. That's getting out of hand. Moving on now.
Drink the lore's bathwater.
I don't know. It kind of tastes like padded writing in some spots, but that's okay. No,
a lot of it is padded. A lot.
You know what? It's actually not even bad writing. It's wonderful writing in this game's case. Oh! Poison.
I'm aware.
Woohoo!
Alright.
I'm gonna end up backseat gaming a lot of this episode in the next couple as we do this. So hey, Sage is cool. Wonderful.
Alright. Magic.
Blech. Sounds like I'm not the only one who's a little snotty.
Yeah.
It's that season though. Oh shit!
'Tis the season to be snotty. Fa la la la
la la. That was disgusting.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
With our present physical condition notwithstanding.
Right.
Oh, Lord.
So what's new with you?
Well, let's see. School's going to be coming around soon, so I put in for my final class for my associate's degree. Yay me. I'm finally going to, do something kind of productive with my life. Ha 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 ha! You're right! Anyway.
Well, what are you going to college for?
It's integrated studies, which the academic advisors at the community college I go to literally just say they nicknamed it the Magic Wand degree. It's the, hey, I've been going to school for this long, where's my degree? And they just wave a magic wand and then bing, degree.
Oh. So it's like
that's the
So it's not like an online college.
No.
Okay. Okay.
The gist of it though, in all seriousness, is that it's the applied sciences degree. It's the base skills to society degree. Like, I work retail. This degree would apply and show that I can do retail. And very base stuff in society, which is fine.
Yeah?
I've never had truly grandiose dreams of any sort, or at least nothing that I'm, betting on it being the breadwinner in my life. If you see what I mean.
It varies for me, but, I just,
It's fine. See, you've got your way of doing things. I'm doing things where I know I've got something to put money in my pocket, and I'm keeping the dreams as, there. I'm pursuing them, but not in such a way that I am putting all of my eggs in their basket. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's my plan, and that's how I've done life so far.
Nice.
And it's working.
Yeah.
Sorta.
Sorta.
The last year or so hasn't been very good to me in health concerns, which
Yeah.
isn't to say that I'm like diabetic or anything. In fact, we just had the free health screening bus, and I'm doing A-okay, actually.
The last year has been kind of shit for the world. Remember that thing that happened in Paris?
Oh,
That,
well, yeah, there was that.
That bombing?
Yeah,
Just
we've had
out
the
of
Paris
nowhere?
bombing, we've had the Boston Marathon bombing ages back, which, quote Christopher Titus, really? Why
Right.
Boston?
Ugh.
But, without repeating old jokes,
Ugh. I'm walking.
without repeating ourselves here, we've had a more recent, obscenely ridiculous and stupid story show up in the news. Okay,
Oh God, what?
let me not be that harsh on it. It was a thing, and it's one of those wonderful divisive issues where as soon as it happened, people were like, oh my God, this, that, and that thing, and this is what we should do about this, and no, we should do this. One of those things that just tore up a huge-ass debate over how a situation should be handled. Now,
Okay.
I've been vague as hell regarding said situation because it's... When I say what the situation is, you, along with anyone who doesn't already know about this, is going to think, well, this is the obvious, easy fix solution.
What?
There was a gorilla in the Cincinnati Zoo.
Oh,
You heard about this.
I think so. Were they?
Here's what
Someone
happened.
just threw their kid into there?
No. Someone wasn't watching their kid, and they crawled underneath a barrier and fell 10 feet into the gorilla enclosure in the Cincinnati Zoo. Yeah, I'm sure you've heard about this, and for anyone who didn't, that's what happened. And the first-hand knee-jerk response that
What?
everyone had, that I can see, I know it's what went through my head, but then I started thinking a little more.
Right.
My first knee-jerk response was, what the hell is Mom doing that she
Right.
let her little one just crawl under a barrier and fall into the gorilla enclosure?
Not paying attention.
Precisely.
That's what
Now,
she was doing.
people are going, it's a senseless death. And you know what? I'm kind of in line with that because we shot the thing. They just blasted it. Didn't tranquilize it, just shot it.
Oh, okay. Well,
Just-
save the kid.
Yeah, save the kid. The trouble is that some people, and these are the animal rights folks, of course,
Mm-hmm.
are going, the gorilla was doing a better job of taking care of the kid than the mom was, and the gorilla just reacted with paternal instinct to take care of the kid. Now, the video footage shows the kid getting up after falling into the enclosure, and the kid's looking pretty okay, actually. Doesn't look too hurt. He's not crying.
10 feet's not that much. It's like a story of a house.
Single story. Now, I think the only reason he didn't immediately die is that he fell into water.
Ah, yeah.
But he fell in, and the gorilla just kind of kept holding on to him and making sure he was okay, and, was just kind of nudging him and prodding him and making sure he wasn't broken at all.
Human, are
Then,
you okay?
then the people started freaking out, and the gorilla reacted with, uh-oh, they're coming down for him, I need to protect him.
Right.
This is what I saw before any of you freak out and think I'm siding with one side or the other.
Right.
I don't care.
Yeah.
The gorilla just went and, hauled the kid across the pen. Just kind of held him by the leg and drug him through the water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
this is where things got a little ugly.
Yeah.
This is where people are like, okay, this is dangerous for the kid. And you know what? I
Right.
agree with them too.
Right. Yeah, it's
It looked
like
really bad.
Several 100-pound beefcake animal.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I'll agree. It looked really bad. And the
gonna
on-the-spot
guess so.
reaction isn't entirely unsurprising. That they just went and shot the thing instead of tranquilizing it, that doesn't surprise me.
I'm guessing
Because
not.
that just immediately neutralized any danger that the gorilla may have posed to the child,
Yeah.
unintentionally or otherwise.
Yeah.
We just removed that possibility.
Well, the girl doesn't know his own strength.
Or it didn't recognize that it was a human, not a weird misshapen gorilla that was more durable in some regards.
Ugh. Good. Yeah.
And wasn't going to react the same way as one of its own kind might to being hauled across the enclosure.
Animals generally are more durable than humans.
In many regards, they are.
Yeah, in nature has shown.
Indeed. Now, we need to get up this ladder, seriously.
All right.
Because one of the greatest covenants in this game is up here.
Oh.
But all that happened, and the zookeepers, of course, just shot the thing. Fine. The family's official statement, as far as I've seen in the news, was, We are thankful and grateful for the Cincinnati Zoo's staff's reaction and assistance on this matter, or something like that. I'm not quite getting it right, but essentially they're like, thanks for saving our kid. End of story.
End of story.
They just kind of left it at that. Fine, cool, whatever.
Yeah.
Everyone else is wondering, did we really need to shoot the fucking thing?
I'm wondering that too.
I do too, but here's what my thought is, because, you know, you and I are both Virgos, and we like to overthink shit. So, while we're thinking, here's a thought. Had they just tranquilized it, it'd have been a couple of minutes before that thing calmed down and finally, you know, went to sleep.
Right.
Save the gorilla's life. What was the gorilla going to do in that amount of time while it was fighting the tranquilizer to the kid? What might it have done, losing whatever judgment it had, which wasn't necessarily the safest for the child to begin with?
I don't really know, but...
and we never will know. I recognize that's a question you can't really answer. Right? It's a loaded one. Fine. Yeah. Still things you have to think about, and it kind of leans in on the side of people who say, hey, this was the best way the situation could have turned out. Well, you know what?
Right.
Hindsight's 20 fucking 20.
Right.
There's no going back now. It happened. We're down a gorilla.
Yeah.
That happens to be endangered, which is probably the reason why everyone else is...
Unless the time machines exist. I don't know. Which,
if they do exist, they're keeping themselves from the past just so that we don't get a hold of things and start really wrecking shit.
Yeah, the best people to have time machines would be ninjas.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
Truly, ninjas.
Yeah. Just, I don't know. That's my contribution to that.
It's okay. It's good. They have to essentially be Ren from RWBY.
Right.
Which I bring up to segue into the fact that we got Volume 3 on DVD sitting right here next to us, and that's the first thing on our list to watch. Yes, we're a little behind, I know. Yeah. Don't care. They haven't started Season 4 yet.
Well, okay, the people watching this, I'm going to guess there's not going to have much complaints, because we literally have, like, a handful of people that watch our content, so... I'm dead.
That hurt.
Okay.
See, I've tested it. And do you remember Vati talking about how that's the only grab attack he can escape from? You jam on the shoulder buttons, mostly.
Okay.
Jam on those, and you should be able to escape the demon's grip.
Okay.
Funnily enough, he's not the only enemy that you can do that for. Any enemy that has a grab move where your character...
God damn it.
Way to go, dude!
Okay. Wow.
Forgot how elevators
There's just no reason for that.
Whoopsie!
People in the comments, look for the meaning of that in your lives. I don't
seriously.
Know. We've all fallen down a pit.
And then all of a sudden, oh shit, no elevator! Ah!
Endless chasms. My one and only
fell down a hole.
Right. Okay.
That's just the word that goes with that emo.
Right. Yeah.
Bitchin'. That's just how it looks to me.
Yeah.
I even did that right after a boss fight unintentionally. You know how we never figured out how the motion control works on this fucking thing?
I can't get it to work consistently.
Nor can I, but there was a point where I was co-oping with some guys.
Uh-huh.
We finished. The host ran up to me and started applauding. And I did the, jump for joy thing. And it looked like I decked him on the top of his helmet.
Yeah. Yeah, good job. Ping. Oh. You deserve that for something.
Rung my bell.
Right? I just don't like you. But you helped me, so thank you.
Exactly.
Said that entire...
Chatting with one of my coworkers about co-oping and just getting through this game. The unsung rules of co-oping, or even just online play in general, always bowing to whoever you're fighting.
Yeah. That's
all well and good. There's been a couple of times where I've had people just ignore those rules, and that's fine. Some people don't have time for that.
As is their right, I guess? Well, he just throws stones at me.
He's supposed to be breathing fire, but since he's lost his own fire, he just upchucks rocks at you, which is really funny.
So, that's still a pretty cool attack.
Indeed. It's even funnier, though, whenever you actually get that from him to use as a pyromancy. Yes, that's a pyromancy.
Awesome.
And it looks fucking stupid when our character tries to do it, because they're
just tiny.
Yeah, they're heaving a rock that is 8 times the size of their head.
Right.
Just out of their face. Just...
Blah! Stone. If you're in a glass
house... That's a bitchin' kidney stone, man. Damn.
If you were in a glass house... okay, now you just mentioned kidney stones, and just imagine peeing that out.
Oh, my God.
Oh, God.
Oh man, even the Looney Tunes animation
Why?
can't save that one and make it not hurt.
No. Looney Tunes animation. Okay.
Well, no. This is going to be a wonderful little tangent we're going on here.
Oh yeah. Well, that's the whole point of this. Is just playing games and just talking
Talking
loudly
shit.
to open air,
Exactly.
like well-dressed psychotic hobos.
Woohoo! That's my act,
Okay.
you ass.
Right.
I hear voices. I talk openly to absolutely no one visible. I just don't have call waiting. What the hell?
Right.
Fucking Bluetooth users. Anyway.
Right.
So
Businessmen.
I mentioned the animation thing. Try to keep one train on track if I can.
All right.
I mentioned the Looney Tune animation thing because I watched a thing on YouTube a while back about weight in animation. Now, what do I mean? Weight of impact, specifically. And the difference is notable in between certain cartoons, such as, you know, the aforementioned Looney Tunes, and the other example, Tom and Jerry.
Oh yeah, they didn't they commit suicide on like a train track in like the
That's
final episode?
a fan theory.
And
It's
I remember. I think I
it's
remember
a
that
very
episode.
popular one, which I'm not going to talk about here.
Right.
I don't
That's
like
just
the
depressing.
idea, but
Of course not. Don't suicide.
exactly, it's just not a good way to go about it.
No.
But
Ever.
nice.
Finally.
The notable thing about Tom and Jerry versus Looney Tunes was that whenever something happened in the Looney Tunes, yeah, there was some weight to the impact. Like when you felt Daffy get his bill blown away,
Right. And go
or
on
if
to
you
the other side of his
or
head.
if you watch Wile E. Coyote fall, you felt that, but it was, you know, just like a pat on the back or like a very light, you know, kind of tap to the gut.
Tap tap.
It's not full sized, you know,
Mm.
impact.
Yeah. Just like.
Like in Tom and Jerry, whenever something hits Tom or Jerry, there's an imprint left,
I'm
and
pretty
you
sure.
feel
Yeah.
the weight of everything that happens to them.
Feel the weight. Feel it.
And those of you who are wondering where I'm getting this from, go watch Nostalgia Critic's editorial on Tom and Jerry and why it's still good, because that's where I'm getting this info from.
Well, yeah, it's not a classic for no reason.
Exactly. And aside from the, you know, funny actual life reasons as to why I enjoy the show so much, the fact that my mom married both of them.
Yeah. She married both the mouse and the cat.
She, not at the same time, mind, but
Well,
she did marry both of them.
Your mom's a Mormon. I don't know.
No, she is not.
Yeah. Polygamy. I don't know.
No.
You would know more about your mother than I would. So.
Yes, I
yeah,
would.
Don't take my advice on your mother. I don't know.
That was funny. It was kind of a jerk thing, but
Yeah,
that was still
I don't
funny.
Okay. Continue.
The point being, if you felt Tom get hit in the face with a frying pan and you saw Jerry get crushed, you felt that.
Yeah.
Because Hanna-Barbera went to a lot of effort to emphasize everything in the show having weight or having impact. And
Yeah.
I keep saying that, but that's literally all there is to it.
Yeah.
If something falls, you feel it fall.
Yeah. Get it. Right?
You ever actually
Especially
make
the
use of
anvils.
that little kick move?
Especially the anvils.
Oh yes, the anvils especially.
Yeah.
Repeating question. Do you ever actually use that little kick move?
Barely.
Same here. Though there's a couple of enemies it works really well on. The early Lothric Knights are really bad about falling prey to that.
Oh yeah, because they're shields and shit.
Well,
Okay.
they are aggressive, but there's points where they pull, like, a Skulltula from, or not a Skulltula,
Skulltula.
Skulltula, or, you know what, hell, any of the enemies from Ocarina of Time, where they're just standing there blocking, waiting for you to fuck up.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
There's points where they act that way, and you can exploit that.
Yeah.
Like just going, you know what, fuck you,
Right.
boot.
Boot.
Boot the shield out of the way. And it's so satisfying. Not quite as satisfying as getting off a well-timed parry, but you know what?
Agent B.
Still pretty good.
Parries are way more satisfying because
Yes, they
just-
are. Though you know what?
it's
And
just redirection.
I had this conversation with my coworker when I was talking about, you know, online play and just talking about Souls and Bloodborne in general. Just the Soulsborne series as a whole.
Yeah. Soulsborne. Cool.
I like parrying in Souls 3. I can kind of do it. Can kind of do it in Souls 2, though to a lesser degree. a somewhat better degree than the first two examples given in Souls 1. You'll have to go up around the thing or use a homeward bone, actually.
Okay.
Which right now, homeward bone would probably be faster.
Probably.
You have to, like, hop off the gate. There's another pile of rubble on the other side.
Yeah.
You can just hop down.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I forgot what I was on about. Damn.
I had no idea.
Wait a
Jerry.
minute.
Wait. Of the impacts.
Well, that was a separate thing. I was on to something else.
Online play.
Right.
Soulbound.
Oh, right. Oh, no, parrying. Parrying is what I was talking about. I can do parrying in the Souls games. Decent.
Mm-hmm.
But you know
It's
what?
got that whole risk-reward thing going for it.
Well, you say risk-reward. Bloodborne, like, personified that at its peak.
Oh, yeah. The gun parries, those are...
The gun parries, for one thing,
so
because you're
fucking
blocking
cool.
shit with bullets. You're literally shooting something in the face as it tries to lunge at you.
Right?
Which is way more satisfying than just knocking something sword away like, no, stab.
Right?
Instead, it's, no, bam!
Yeah, because
then stab!
Then you get in that extra damage.
Well, and, yeah, you get the extra damage, and since it works well with the whole rallying system in Bloodborne, where you get your health back for doing damage,
yeah,
it works that much better. Nope, let's not forget the Dream Chaser's ashes up there.
How do you get up there?
Around the outside. There's an illusory wall outside.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay, wrong.
Like, you remember where that lizard thing was down here?
I think so.
Head up that way and turn around. Just watch the wall on the left side here. You'll see it. Oh, those help.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
The archway kind of gave it away. Okay.
Oh, my throat's gonna be hurting tomorrow. It's gonna come off again tomorrow.
All this talking.
Well, no, it's a combination of that and the sinus drainage going on right now.
Yeah. How do you get rid of all the gunk in your throat? I usually just loogies for me too.
Not really.
Right.
For me, it's a whole lot of hot liquids.
Hot liquids.
Just a lot of hot liquids.
Attractive liquids. I don't know.
Oh, see, that was good.
Yeah. Thank you. Yes. Okay.
We got some sword grass, which is the only place you can find that mess without invading.
Right. Isn't swordgrass an actual thing?
No. Well, like in the game?
Like an actual like real life thing. I guess you could say in the game of life, but
it was.
Life isn't a game.
It was kind of. It's like how
after getting arrested.
They call it swordgrass, but you know what it actually looks like to me? It looks more like the feathers you'd see in Assassin's Creed every time you kill a target in like the first two games. Or actually more just in Assassin's Creed 1. Every time Altair kills somebody, he'll actually take a feather out of his robe, run it across their throat to stain it with their blood, and take that back as proof.
Well, that's just creepy.
Well, here's what I wonder.
Creepy.
Other than the news, of course, of these people dying, how... I suppose it is just because you'd hear news of these people being dead.
Right. In Assassin's Creed or in IRL?
In Assassin's Creed.
Okay.
You would hear news of these people just being dead, for one thing. But couldn't that be anything's blood on that feather?
I guess so. If you
he could ideally tell them, hey, I'm not going to kill you.
If
I'm
you
just
told
going to
them,
take some of your blood, stain this feather with it, and then you just need to leave.
Right. Yeah,
then you just fuck right off and get out of here and never show your face again in the Holy Land, and you're good.
Right.
Which would make the game a lot more lame, let's be fair.
Right. Yeah, like...
But hey, speaking of something that we talked about like 10 minutes ago, look, mushrooms!
Fucking subterfuge Creed. Yeah, mushrooms. Just take a bite out of one of them and just start tripping balls.
Makes me, anytime I think of drugs in video games, I think of one of the levels from Yoshi's Island on the SNES. There was a level where there were just these flying puffball enemies they looked like they were just enemies made of cotton that floated around the level. But the instant you let one touch you, it doesn't do any damage. But the screen gets hazy and Yoshi starts tripping some serious balls. It's really funny.
Well, yeah. That doesn't. The mushrooms, the regular mushrooms, just make Mario grow like triple or quadruple his size or some shit like that.
Double, I think, in the original game.
Yeah.
Oxygen. Oxygen's
Right.
good.
It's slowly killing us.
Regretfully.
Right? No, time is doing that. Time is the ultimate enemy.
Time is an illusion, dickhole!
Then stop it! like stop time right now. Didn't work. Okay.
No, it didn't. You know, it's one of my it's between your little line, which is one of the my favorite things I think I've ever heard from you.
Thank you. Just
Between that and then there's this wonderful post on Facebook I saw once, and it was related to Majora's Mask.
uh-huh.
And it talked about how mankind is the only species that actually measures time. No other species on Earth cares about that.
Sunflowers do.
Okay, sunflowers, maybe. Plants,
Yeah.
perhaps in a sense.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
they just do their thing.
Yeah, they just kind of exist. They just occupy space. Well, and yeah,
Oh,
and
these
time.
fucking giant demon grooves. I hate these things.
Technically, we all occupy space. Well, literally everything in existence occupies space and time, except God, if you believe in that. But I'm
gonna
skeptical.
regret asking this just because it's gonna go on YouTube. But
Eh.
what do you identify as again?
Human.
That works.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you know,
Yeah.
Jazdean identifies as Khajiit, so
Right. What about you? What do you identify as?
whatever race those Wanderer characters out of the Journey game from that game company identify as, because I'd rather be those guys.
Fucking put yourself at put that as your gender identification on Tumblr.
I should do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna redo my Tumblr so that I look that way too.
Right. Just
I got the scarf. I could do that.
you got the Doctor Who scarf.
No, I've got the Journey scarf.
Well, you could argue that's I don't know, like cross universe scarves. I don't know.
Does the Journey scarf look like the Doctor Who scarf?
In being absurdly long, yes.
Okay, but what about the pattern on it?
No.
Okay, so then your claim is thus false.
Yeah. I can make claims. Whether or not they'll be true is entirely false.
Indeedy do.
Indeedy do.
Here, while you are momentarily safe, check the time.
Uh,
see. We should still have a couple minutes.
But it's an illusion.
I know, we were just going over this. Here, let's deal with Yellowfinger Hazel, and then we can break the episode.
We're fighting Peter Baelish.
Yellowfinger?
Littlefinger.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Littlefinger.
Yeah.
Littlefinger fucked up everything.
He kind of does that.
Of course, that doesn't surprise. That shouldn't come as a surprise to anyone. For anyone who isn't already into Game of Thrones at this point.
Get into Game of Thrones.
Yes, first of all, and second, no, I'm not blaming him for everything. But he
Even though he did
literally
literally start everything.
Wait, what?
Even though he literally did start everything, he's the one he's the one.
Spoilers, you dick!
What did that thing, and the stuff.
Yes, you son of a. Anyway.
What? I can be vague.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But we're not accusing him of literally starting everything.
Right.
Because he didn't.
No.
It wasn't all him.
No.
But.
What?
For someone who.
Uh-huh.
How do I phrase this without giving anything away? He doesn't have the reach
you
and
can't.
power that, for whatever reason, Tyrion still seems to possess.
Right.
But
Well,
here, look at it this way, guys.
He
And for
doesn't-
anyone who hasn't gotten into it, just listen for this line in Season 1 of Game of Thrones.
Damn.
I told you not to trust me.
Right. All right. Well,
Well, we'll go deal with Yellowfinger Hazel in the next episode.
of Talking Game.